light, light, light. It's almost like it gets brighter by me talking. Guys, what's been up? I batch recorded a couple weeks ago, so I like video after video after video after video, and I'm like sitting there thinking like, you know, I gotta record soon. And then my editor wrote me today, Jerome, was like, hey bro, you got any videos? I'm like, no, I've been kind of depressed and light's been kicking my butt and my hair is kind of crazy right now. I hate that like the light comes down on my hair, because especially when it's wet, it makes me look bald. I don't have a hat around me either, so we'll just put this up on my head. I actually do have a hat over there, but I don't feel like rolling over to get it. I've made like 4 or 5 videos before this one, and every one of them got back to be just where life has been depressing, and my anxiety's out of the roof, and this is the first time in my life that I've really truly struggled and not know how to get out of it quickly, and that's what's crazy, like truly crazy. But I have a little boy in there, and that little boy relies on me. And tonight, I didn't even see him for his birthday because he was with his mom. And hold on, bud. He's calling me. So I got him a little piece of cake, and I put a candle in it that said 5. He turned 5 on me today. I mean on Saturday. 5. I remember the little boy came out of the womb 5 years ago, and it just seems like it was yesterday. And what's crazy about the situation is like where did time go? And it makes you realize that time is of the essence, as you say. Like, it's crazy that 5 years has already gone by. And it's like, what did I accomplish? What did I not accomplish? It's like the quote. Somebody asks you like, hey, if I give you $10 million, would you accept it? Of course, 99% of people would be like, yeah, of course. But the catch is, you don't get to wake up to see it tomorrow. Would you take the $10 million though? And of course, everybody's gonna say no to that, because what's $10 million for one? What is it for a day or half a day if you don't get to see it? Is it worth losing your life over? No. So you gotta start looking at life. I mean, like if somebody gave you $10 million and said, hey, you have a year to live, here it's a little different, right? Because now you got a year to live and you got ambitions. But the thing is, do I have a year to live because I've, some disease, I have an illness, terminal illness, or do I have a year because that's just what you're gonna give me? Now, if you're gonna give me a year and it's $10 million, then I probably wouldn't take it. But if I had a terminal illness and you gave it to me, you would probably take it because you know you're gonna die regardless. But the other way, you know you're gonna die regardless. But the thing is, at the same time, somebody's killing you. Like somebody said, hey, I'll give you $10 million, you got a year to the day, I'm gonna put a bullet in your head for taking the money. You ain't gonna take that money. But if a doctor comes and said, hey, you have less than a year to live, here's $10 million, go enjoy your life, you're gonna take that $10 million. Because there's still a chance that you can live, for one, and two, there's a chance that you can live less. So it started making me think, he want a Lamborghini. He's like, I want a Lamborghini, Daddy. And I'm like, for his wish, for his birthday. And I was like, it's not a far-fetched dream. It's not. Nothing's too far-fetched. I mean, I believe it. I want a Lamborghini myself. But why it made me think is, I've been struggling, like really struggling with life and not understanding why. I'm like, and everybody that knows me knows why. Like, there's a lot of anxiety and depression in my body, and I'm not myself. And there's certain things that happen every day in my life, and sometimes if they go the way I need them to go, I'm great, I feel great. My whole mood can change just because of one thing. But if that one thing doesn't happen, my day's ruined. It's a whole different manner of tone and happiness, and I can sit around waiting on something for hours, and it's like, why? It's like today I went out and we bought these bikes. I got 4 bicycles, 2 mountain bikes, 2 regular sized bikes for kids, and then these electric scooters. I got them for $50, right? Great deal, right? But then I'm getting them all out of my truck and they're sitting there, and I just start getting full of anxiety because I'm like, it's clutter, it's overwhelming, it's too much. But then because I'm like trying to think like, where am I gonna put it? Am I gonna put it in my garage? Like, I don't need all this. So let's see if somebody wants them, but I'm sitting there staring at it, I'm getting anxiety. But I'm getting anxiety not because of that, it's because the other things in my life that aren't happening. You know, I wake up every morning, like, it's like it's weird. Like, it's, you know, some people just say, you know, I wake up like you know, I don't need an alarm clock, I just wake up. But I think, like, I used to be that way, but it's like, it's crazy when your mind is not in a daze, but in like a situation where like, it creates, like, you're full of anxiety. Like, it's almost like someone flips a switch in your head and you're up. You're like, I'm up. And you try to go back to bed, and it's impossible. It's impossible. I've never had a problem going back to bed, ever. If I'm tired, I just go right back to bed. I cannot tell you, since probably January, end of January, early February, when everything started kind of crumbling, I have not slept in. I have not slept past 7 o'clock in the morning. Doesn't matter if I go to bed at 3, if I go to bed at 1, if I go to bed at 10 o'clock at night. If I go to bed at 5 o'clock in the morning, I wake up 7 o'clock. Lately it's been like 6:20, and it's like, literally, like the other day, it felt like somebody just turned the light bulb on in my head. I was like, wide awake. Like, literally wide awake. Not groggy, not like dreary, not like, you know, like, ugh, I'm up. No, I was like, I'm wide awake. A lot of this stuff's been thinking, and it's making me think. It's like, you know, my biggest problem lately, though, is when I do get up, I don't want to go get out of bed. Like, I want to go back to sleep, so I try to go back to sleep. 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 It just never happens. And 9 something rolls around, and I'm like, you just wasted part of your morning when you could have been up at 6:30 getting stuff done. It's the anxiety and the depression. It's just real, especially in a man's life when our testosterone's low. My testosterone's low right now, and testosterone did a lot. It did a lot to my life, and it hurt my life a lot. And so it's like scary to even think about the idea of having low testosterone again, because it's like, well, what do I do? And so I just yeah. So I've been trying to do like some natural stuff and do stuff like that. But yeah, I wanted to get on here and give you guys an update. So get off the depression talk and stuff like that, and just say, like, guys, I'm trying my best to just get going. Okay. If you guys saw one of my recent videos, I have a lot of Nerf guns. I thought about opening a Nerf arena in town. I don't know yet, and I'm sorry guys if I kind of look off. It's just me thinking. Like, I have a lot on my mind. You know, it's like almost 11 o'clock at night, and I really want to do YouTube for a living. I think it'd be great to record every day. It's just sometimes I just don't know what to record. You know, like, well, it's not really that I don't know, because I got ideas of what we could do around here, but I just don't want to. Like, and it's literally because I feel like I have concrete on my feet and concrete on my hands, and my heart's falling to my feet, and it's like, wow, man. I've never felt this before. I've never felt that before. So, with that all being said, I just want to give an update. I will have some more videos coming up. I don't know why this TV keeps coming on. Hold on. Boo-boo. Okay. He must be doing something on the TV in the bedroom, and it's turning this one on. I can turn the TV on in the bedroom, and it turns this TV on. But yeah, I just wanted to say, guys, I'm bouncing back slowly. Okay, that 5-year-old in there, he's definitely my reason to keep bouncing back. I have a couple other reasons in my life to keep bouncing back. Him. There's one other person. And for the people that know me, they know who that person is. And if you truly know me, you know who that person is. Like, but the main reason I want to bounce back in my life is not only just to support myself, but for that little boy in there. If I can support myself and support him and make sure everything is good, then the other reasons can be supported. Actually, if I had to say it, and if you're a true friend of mine, or you're a true person in my life, if I had to say it, other than Remington, there's 4 other reasons in my life, 4 other people in my life, that why I want to be better other than just Remington. And if you truly know me and you know who I am, then you know there's 4 people. Because they mean the world to me other than Remy. And so, yeah, so it's time to bounce back. It's time to hustle, time to grind. I'm not gonna get up tomorrow and be like, oh yeah, let's rah, let's goom bomb, let's go, I'm ready to go. It's probably not gonna happen, but I'm damn sure gonna do my best. And I can only do that one day at a time, one step at a time. And just try to get back on my feet, because that's all I can do. Guys, thank you for always watching me. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for everything. I'm just being real. Like, I don't want to beat around the bush and say like, oh yeah, life's great. No. I am going to try to start doing the power of positive thinking again, and just get back to that grind. But guys, I just wanted to say I love you, and I thank you for watching these videos. For my true friends out there, thank you for always being there for me. And yeah, it's time to grind, guys. See if we can get a video out at least 3 days a week, and get this YouTube going, so I can actually sit back a year from now and be like, you know what, I did it, and not quit, and not get overwhelmed and sit back and say, oh, I'm sorry, my life hit me and I just really hurt. Because that's what I say all the time. It does, it hurts, it sucks, but you know what? Life doesn't stop because you're hurting. It doesn't stop unless you make it stop. And the only way you're gonna make it stop is by doing something that's gonna stop it forever. And I can't do that to that little boy. I can't do that to the people that count on me and the people that love me and care for me. As much as the thought can go through my head, I'm not gonna lie, but I'd never do it. So, I mean, I've had some serious pain in my body from this, where to the point where I just feel like I just wanna fall to my face and beg God. But I'm gonna get off this depressing talk, and I'm gonna get on this video and just finish and say, guys, we can do this. Anything you're going through right now, just remember, if you're not a religious person, to just keep your head up. But if you are a religious person, we have a bigger reason. He watches us, and believe me, I get pissed all the time with him, because I'm like, what? Seriously? Why am I going through this? Like, why is this happening? I don't understand. And yes, I want to get pissed off. And then most times he says, my child, calm down. Just like we talk to our own children, calm down. I got this. Give it a second. Just give me a second. I got this. And we got to remember at the end of the day, we have a plan. He has a plan for us. And even if you don't want to say God doesn't have a plan for us, the universe has a plan for us. Or even if you don't want to say the universe has a plan, there is a plan somewhere mapped out for us. And we always say that things are meant to be, and it's true. There are people that have came back in my life, throughout my life, that I had to let go, and when they came back around, I was like, oh, damn. And you didn't want to see that person go. You really liked that person, or you were in love with that person, or whatever, but they always came back around. I can't tell you how many people that I've dated or whatever in my life, you know, friends, I guess you could say lovers, I don't, whatever. Just people I used to hang out with, whatever, that I let go and they came back around. And it was like, and it's not like I let go like, oh, I'm done with them. No, it's just life went its way, you know? It went its path. Like, you go this way, I go that way. We meet in the middle between that old Georgia pine, you know, whatever. But it's just, God has a plan and a purpose for us. And it's crazy when you sit back and look at the things that have happened in your life. Like, okay, so last year, I was going through a really hard time. I was trying to kind of move on with life, trying to figure out whatever. And I went down south, got my tattoo done, and there's some stuff I went down there and I was like really depressed about. And a couple weeks later, I met the love of my life. And it was like crazy, because it was like, man, just like, it's something I didn't expect. And the way I met them was definitely a way I didn't expect. And I really doubt they will watch this, but TYTT, they'll be the only person that understands that. So, but real talk, God has a plan for us. And yeah, I just want you guys to know that I do love you, and I appreciate everything you guys do. I appreciate you watching these videos. Even if you only watch 2 or 3 minutes of them, or if you watch the whole thing, I promise they're gonna get better. I just gotta get moving. And I gotta get my brain. It's like I wake up every day with brain Fog. I always say brain frog. It's an inside joke. That's why I say it. I made a cup actually that has a pink frog and it's holding an ice cream cone and it says, I woke up with brain frog today or something like that. And it's actually a pretty funny cup. But guys, I'm out. I will be making videos. I will keep these going. So I'm out. Love you. Peace, guys.